Hey guys, Tux here, and today I'll be doing an unboxing of the Neogeo X Gold. This is a portable gaming system made by Neogeo and SNK, and recently designed and manufactured by Tamo. And they released this back a couple years ago as kind of a competing system to PSP or PS Vita, and it played classic ROMs from Neogeo on these like mega packs. And back in the day, I mean, these were very, very expensive systems, like more than like current PS4s or Xbox Ones or all that. They're pretty much unobtainable for most like families unless they had like a ton of cash, you know? And so I was delighted when I seen on Amazon they had a special on these. There's a lawsuit going on right now between SNK, the manufacturer of these, and this company called Tamo that's been making them, designing them, and making them for SNK. And so a lot of these are very hard to come by right now, but I guess to try and sell what they had quickly, on Amazon they actually went for $100. Normally they're $200. And for like a classic gaming system, that's kind of high, you know. But for $100, I couldn't resist buying one, being a game collector, and I definitely wanted to check it out. I've seen their handhelds in the past, and they're awesome for back in the day, and definitely collector's items to this day. So, being the way I am, of course, I didn't just buy one. I bought two. We usually get things in double, so we got a couple of these bad boys, and for the price, they could not be beat. So I'm going to do an unboxing here and show you what comes in the box. For the mere price of $100, you get some amazing things in here, and we'll see what there is. And if you get a chance to buy one of these, I know the price on Amazon of the day of recording this video was back up to $150, and stock supplies are frequently like sold out to only one or two because of this whole lawsuit thing. So anyway, let's check out what's in the box. Now the box itself is very nice retail packaging. This would look great in a Best Buy or any store. It's pretty much what you'd expect from a console. And this is what the back looks like. Now what's great about this Neogeo X Gold limited edition is it comes with all of these Neogeo games included on like a mega pack. So right out of the box you already have like 20 games that you can play, which is awesome. And then what makes this system kind of unique is, unlike other consoles like PS Vita or Nintendo 3DS, it actually comes with a handheld, okay, which is pretty standard, but it also comes with a charging cradle. I mean, the current 3DS doesn't even have a power cord with it. You have to use one of your old ones. And I love the new 3DS, by the way, and that is in another video. But it's cool they actually have not just a power cord, but actually a charging station. And then you actually get an arcade stick, which is a very Neo Geo kind of thing to do, to have a full-size like arcade stick, which should have some similar to HAP type controls, which is the actual joysticks that are used in the SNK arcade machines. Okay, so anyway, the packaging, as you can see, looks very nice. And this is brand new from Amazon. Looks like I did have a little problem with this one where the little tabby thing was busted, but it looks like it's still sealed, so I'm cool with that. And let's see what we have inside the box. We go ahead and open this bad boy up here and see. Nice sealed package. Now this does have mixed reviews. A lot of people, I mean, when you compare this to like modern day Xbox One games or whatever, the graphics are kind of classic, but this is really meant as a classic like collector's system and not something the average person would just pick up on a whim. Now inside the box here you'll see there's several boxes. We have one box, has a nice Neo Geo sticker there, you can see, very cool. They add that little touch. And then there is box number 2, which is probably the arcade stick. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at box number 2 here first and see what we have inside the box. It's interesting how this one has a white sticker and the other one has a black sticker. It kind of reminds me of like Alienware and these other companies that package things uniquely. Now the sticker's all sealed here, so I know this is a brand new unit. Hopefully I can get this open okay. I apologize if I'm doing this a little off camera. These boxes are kind of big. And let's see what we have inside the box. Now this here, it looks like this is... Oh, this is the console itself, okay. I guess I had it backwards. Let's see, this is the console. And it's packed very nicely. Usual niceties, little plastics can keep everything together. It comes with the HDMI cable, another sign of a nice quality product. I know a lot of systems when they came out recently originally did not have an HDMI cable. So what's great is you can actually plug this into here, and then you can plug this into your big TV and play like a normal console. So it's a handheld that works with regular TVs, which is amazing. You get a little instruction booklet here. We can check out Neogeo X Gold Limited Edition Instruction Manual. Hello, thank you for purchasing Neogeo. Very cool. I've always wanted a real Neogeo system. I know Visigoth, I believe, has some, and a few other collectors I know have them, but they're really great systems, and someday I may just pick one up just for the heck of it. I do have pretty much all the old gaming systems, with the exception of like 3DO, CDI, and Neo Geo, but I have pretty much everything else. But very cool, and now I have this. Okay, let's take a look at the docking cradle here first. Now what's neat about this is they actually designed this to look like a Neo Geo. So I don't have one to compare it to, but the actual Neo Geo like console looked similar to this. It was a little bit larger. It was a pretty bulky system, but it had the same look to it. This is just like for looks. It doesn't really take cartridges. And then here you can see you can open this, and that opens up. And then inside here you have, this is nice. This has like a felty kind of like a rubbery bottom, like a non-slip bottom to it, which is nice. And then inside here you can see it has connectors for sound and video and all that, so it will charge and it will actually play at the same time. But it's really a creative idea to having a charging station that actually looks like the classic gaming system. That's something you don't usually see every day, but very nice. It shuts good. The weight of it, it's actually pretty light. I mean, it's basically like a console shell without the motherboard or whatever. On the back here you can see we have DC in, we have AV out, and HDMI. And again, all you really need is the HDMI cable. Just plug this cable into here, plug this into your TV, and you're playing some classic arcade machines on your home TV, which is great. But I like it. Looks like it does have a little bit of a lock to it. And it just spring loads right up, which is nice. And I guess this locks it to keep it locked. Oh no, that's power, my bad. So we have power here, player 1, player 2, and open. Now they do sell additional joystick controllers, which are these like big arcade stick things, and they do cost quite a bit. They cost, I want to say, about $70 on Amazon right now. So if you're actually wanting to play someone two-player on this, you may consider actually just buying two systems, because it's almost the same price, and that way you get two sticks and you can have two systems on the go. And this is a system itself. Now it comes in a nice little bag, feels good, very silky smooth plastic, doesn't feel cheap in any way, and the system itself has some good weight to it. Now this, I feel like this feels like some quality here. On the back here, this it says SNK. It has a nice rubbery feel to it. This, unlike systems that just feel plasticky, this feels very rubbery, like maybe a rubbery cell phone or something, but it feels good. The system itself feels overall about the same as a PSP or a Vita. I wouldn't say it feels particularly heavy, but I wouldn't say it feels lighter than another gaming system like a 3DS or a Vita. I'll go ahead and peel off the protective layer. Okay. And there it is. Neo Geo X. Now you have a really nice joystick. And you might be able to hear, can you hear the clicking? It has like a nice arcade feel to it. And then the buttons are nice quality buttons, and overall it looks very nice. I don't know if this comes charged or not. I'm thinking not. Let's power it up and see if anything happens. Most likely it's not charged to start. Nope. I'm not getting a sign of life. Okay. Well, we will go ahead and charge this bad boy up later, and we will show it in a future part of the video or a future video. Now in the back here you'll see there's HDMI, AV out, looks like charging USB, and then this does follow the same as the new 3DS. Maybe this is where they got the idea. It has a left 1 and a left 2 trigger, which actually on the 3DS I thought that would be kind of weird, but it's definitely not weird. It feels very good and definitely rocks. I love the clicky feel. Can you hear that? That is the sign of a nice joystick. Volume buttons on the bottom, and brightness on the bottom too, and a headphone jack. The sides are pretty much just standard, what you'd think. And of course I'm going to get fingerprints all over this thing because it's nice and glossy. Okay, so that is the system itself. Now the system, if you're trying to charge it, which is something which I guess I'll need to do before I play it, would be on the actual dock here. You just take the system like this, and you just put it down, and there's actually a diagram here showing you exactly what you do. You just stick it here, and you just slide it right up in. Now this actually has a little bit extra room, so you probably need to make sure you're lining it up good. And there you go. And then it's plugged in, it's charging, and you can go ahead and shut the lid And what's great is it's actually protected too. Oh, I think I don't have it all the way. There we go. Now I think I have it. There we go. So now it's charging up, and we can go ahead and show this in a future part of the video. Now I'm also going to show the stick that comes with it. Now this is, again, a great thing. You buy a new 3DS, you buy a brand new, PS Vita, and it's a great handheld system, but it doesn't come with the big arcade stick. Let me show this real quick. Okay, so this box here, let me open up this bad boy. I don't know if I can do this easily. I'll just cut it the hard way. And let's see here. Now here you'll see more plastic. Oh, okay, so here's the AC adapter. And then you also get some regular, if you don't want to do HDMI, you can do like regular jacks, like regular RCA type jacks, and does have an audio jack there too. So it's nice that actually includes all the jacks you need. We'll take a closer look here at the power supply. This is kind of like a standardized small little power supply. Nothing special. It does say Neogeo, it's branded on the bottom here, you'll see. And this just plugs right back into the console itself. And of course that goes right into the back. And then we have this. And the stick itself, let's go ahead and take this out. Now I would say this is like an actual arcade stick, but it actually, the weight of it is not bad. It's light, but feels solid in quality. And you can see what's great about this is it does have like buttons for like doing arcade stuff. This is not a real hap arcade button, I can tell you, but it does have a good feel to it. Nice and springy. Oh, hear that joystick? Listen to that. Arcade joysticks use these like little like feather connectors, and that's what makes them have such great control. And this joystick is a quality hap control. You can hear it. So very nice. We got start and select right there. And this is nice because it's a nice mat, so it won't actually collect fingerprints as much as the actual system itself. And then this plugs in with USB, which is one thing great about this. Being USB, you might actually be able to plug this into a computer and use this for doing like fighting games on the PC or something. I'm not sure about that. I have not tested that. Or you might even be able to use it on like a system like Xbox One or something, anything that has a USB. But I have not tested that, so I'd say it probably doesn't. But being that it has a USB connector, you never know. It's a possibility. It might be a workaround or something, or some kind of drivers you can do. But anyway, real nice little stick. I mean, you cannot beat that. For $100, you get the arcade stick, you get the actual docking cradle itself, you get all the cords you can imagine, power supply, of course, HDMI included. Oh, and there's one more thing I have to show too. Is, let me see here. Inside the box here, I don't want to throw this away. This is the Neogeo X Gold game card, and this is Ninja Masters, but I believe this actually has, you get Ninja Masters, and then actually there's 20 extra games included, which I think are like burned on the actual system itself, so you don't actually need a cartridge or like a thing for it at all. And it looks like Neo Geo this time around, they're actually just putting them on like little flash drives, which is a great way of doing it. I kind of wish more companies would use little flash cards like this, as opposed to weird proprietary like sizes and shapes or whatever. This is perfect. So anyway, you get the game, Ninja Masters, and then you get some other great games with it. The games that come with it, I can show you from the box here. We have things, there's like shooting games, there's fighting games, Metal Slug, Final Fury, like all sorts of like great like Japanese style shooters, like arcade shooters and arcade fighting games, and I believe there's a soccer game on here too. So a good variety of stuff, and you know, for free, having like 20 games with it when you start, that's great. I mean, imagine how great it would be if you bought like a PS Vita or a 3DS and it had like 20 games included from the previous system. I mean, that's really a nice gift. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing, and I'll be showing more of this in a future video, but I just wanted to do this real quick so that way you can see everything that comes with it and let you guys know. I mean, it's a great deal. If you can get this for like $100, or right now even for $150, it's a great system. You get games with it, lots of connectors, everything, and you can own a little piece of video game history and check out some of these classic arcade games. All right? Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you soon.